D family, hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're no subscriber, you should know the vibes here. It is love and light. And like I always say, I'm sitting down my black chair again, so you know that it's time for you to get your drink, get your popcorn, and enjoy the ride with me. Okay. So before I get into the video, it's currently like 3:30 p.m. and best believe it's getting really dark. I'm not enjoying this winter. It's so cold. I cannot wear armless. I cannot wear anything. I'm really looking like a chicken because I'm layering up. And people are telling me that it's gonna get worse. Whether your team rate be 0 degrees or -1 degrees, and it will get worse. In case you guys see me on the internet looking like a chicken, just know that I've given you a heads up now. That a Yoruba girl in London, I say in London, in UK, it's not really adjusting to the weather. Okay. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. Get you out of my mind. I actually don't know what my title is going to be yet, but I know that this is about the ending of the year. We've come to the ending of the year. I'm going to post. It's not what I'm posting right now. I'm just kind of led to share this because I am on YouTube to share with people from my life experiences or the experiences of others, just in a way to help as much as I can. And I know that being in your 20s, we are literally figuring life out. And I remember I was just walking to school and I was just led to share this. And I'm going to be using myself as an experience, as an example to share with you guys. So I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but it's going to be something about ending the year and whatnot. So if you don't know, I am 23 years old. I moved to the UK in August. Ooh, this is like 3 months, right? September, October, November. 3 months. Wow, anniversary. I can't believe I'm here for that long. Anyways, I moved here for my master's and it's been a ride. It's been a ride. It's literally been a ride. So I was just led to just kind of share my experience to just really help one or two people out there, and I hope that it does. So let's get straight into the story. I finished uni at 19. I went to Babcock University. I come from a comfortable family by the grace of God. If I say so myself, my family is comfortable. I mean, at least we chop 3 times in a day. The plan then was for me to go to the UK, right? Or Canada. Actually, was it that UK or Canada for my master's immediately after NYC. So if you don't live in Nigeria now, because I know I have like an international audience. If you don't live in Nigeria, there's this thing where we do that's kind of compulsory and advisable as a Nigerian to do immediately after uni to serve your country. So the plan was for me to serve my country immediately I was done with uni and Jackpot, something. So after that, I finished my NYC. I was 20. So bear in mind, I'd worked for a year. And then I tried all by my, all the power and the strength in me, even with my parents, to travel, and stuff like that. But it was not working out. For some weird circumstances, it wasn't working out. Like, in my capacity and everything. I tried consistently for 3 years to leave Nigeria. At some point, I even wrote IELTS. Like, I've done everything possible within human's capacity to leave the country, but it wasn't happening. It wasn't forthcoming. So fast forward to 21, I accepted the life of Christ. I became a believer. And, things kind of changed in my life. Because I started to live my life not for myself, but for the one that actually made me. So, in between, being a believer and finding God, I was still trying all my possible best to leave the country and come for my master's because I just felt like that was the template of my life. Like, figure out, like, finish school, go for master's, get a job, live abroad, start a family, blah, blah, blah. But jokes on me, right? So, fast forward to 2020, ending of 2022, on me 2022, I stopped trying by my power and I just let God do it. And God indeed did it when I just trusted him. I was like, you know what, wherever I'm to go at the time I'm to go, you let me know and I would go and everything would be easy. Because I would say my traveling was so smooth. My process was really smooth. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. And it was just obvious that the hand of the Lord was in it, because he told me, doing now is the time. And everything literally just compiled and the universe cooperated because the Lord said it's time. And I came into the UK. I have family. I have, a community. I have loved ones. And, it was good and all fun when I just came. Everything was nice until I came to uni. And then I would say I had anxiety. I had panic attacks. I was rushed to the hospital. Or rather, no, the ambulance came to mind. It was a lot. And I remember I was in a season where, I just came, I was trying to figure out my life, trying to get a job, work, and everything. And I was depriving myself of joy. I compared myself to other people. And I know that this is what a lot of people in our 20s we do. I started comparing myself. Bear in mind, God has granted my heart desires. I've moved to the UK, right? Like something I prayed for, and I've moved. I'm now living in the answered prayer. But even in that answered prayer, I was still worried, having anxiety. I'm like, okay, I've entered the UK now. Okay, the job. Oh, how am I going to cope with masters? I've not been in school for 4 years. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, I need to put this in place. I need to put that in place. And then I began comparing myself to other people on social media. This person is getting it right. That person is getting it right. And then I got to a point I drowned. And then I realized that the devil would not allow you to enjoy the joy of the Lord if you don't take authority over your mind, right? I just sat down one day and then the Holy Spirit said, Odoyin, you know that you're living in your answered prayers. Why don't you just trust me for the rest? And that made so much sense. I was like, oh my God, it took me a lot to get here. And I am here and I'm still not living in the moment. I'm being thankful to God, even if there are some other circumstances that might not be working. But for the fact that for everything I have told the Lord, he has answered. And, it just gave me a picture of being in our 20s. We are so caught up with, why does this video feel like a motivational talk? Anyways, we are so caught up with what is happening at the time that we forget that where we are presently is what we actually prayed for. And now that the end of the year has come, this is November and this video will probably be going up in December. You're probably like, oh, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, I didn't achieve it, blah, 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 blah. And then you're sad and then you start writing your goals again and everything. But we don't actually sit down to reflect and I did that thing. I'm not where I used to be. I prayed for this and God actually gave me. I might have not gotten anything, but he actually answers, he actually sees. And I was just led to share that if you're in your 20s, it's okay to not figure out everything, to not have a clear picture, to just trust God. And me, as a person, I'm someone that likes to know the next step. I want to really know what's happening next. I want to have a plan. But then when I became a Christian, a follower of Christ, I realized that you have to learn to trust God day by day. It's like a step of faith. And that took a lot of adjustment and I'm still learning. And I just realized that, to be honest, not we're not the owners of our lives. Which worry or whatever would get you exactly what you want. So it's okay to be in your 20s and not understand what's happening and not have a clear picture. But the thing you shouldn't dwell on is the things that didn't work, but understanding that whatever you're doing right now was what you prayed for years back, and you're living in your so-called answered prayers. So I feel because I talk to, most of my friends are young and people that I know and I come across. People forget and they're living in their worries and everything, and you just realize that you are sucking yourself off every joy that the Lord has given you, has provided, and you take your mind away from the blessings and you're just focused on the things that are not happening. came into the UK with a perfect picture in my head. So because I grew up in a comfortable family, being the last child and the only girl, jokes on me, I thought life was very easy. I thought, I'll come to the UK, I get my job, masters everything's gonna be smooth. And the thing we need to understand that even though God sends you somewhere or tells you to do something, doesn't necessarily mean that it will be easy. So I thought because God is in the picture, everything will be easy. But He has told us in the Bible that there will be trials and tribulations, but He has given us peace that supersedes all understanding. So when I came to the UK now, perfect picture, everything, I was shocked. Once I came and I saw, it shook me, it shook me, it shook it, it shook what, if possible. I was really shocked. And I would say that the UK stretched me a lot. It stretched me as a human being. My mind, my capacity, everything is grown, is big now. And I'm saying all of this for people that want to come and leave Nigeria. It's not easier over here. I mean, they have a system that works, don't get me wrong. But don't be like me that came with a mindset that everything is going to be smooth. I mean, you've lived all your life in your country, Nigeria, wherever you're coming from, India, whatever, all your life, your 20s, your teen years or whatever, you lived it in your country. So coming here and adjusting to a new life, it can be a roller coaster. It's not necessarily easy. And I would say that people should plan their finances well when they're leaving their country. Don't just say, I would. I think I said this in my vlog. Let the person go, the person will find work immediately. Or let the person go, the person will get apartment. I mean, God is, miraculous. Don't get me wrong. But that's why He also gave us common sense to be able to plan yourself so that we'll not come back and be giving Him headache, right? So don't come to, don't leave your country with a perfect picture that you will get when you're abroad. I mean, you're abroad, but you're still in this world, you're still in this life, you're still gonna have challenges and everything. So for a young girl that grew up in a comfortable family, having to relocate and live by herself has stretched me. And I know that there are a lot of people in my situation. I've met people that they're like, man, they didn't expect it to be like this. And I was like, oops, jokes on all of us. Jokes on all of us. But the good part is that God is with you. Like, you're not alone. You're literally not alone. Like, there will be days you feel lonely, you feel tired, you feel, my God, I want to go back to my country, I want to go back to my family, miss my friends and everything. But for every season in your life is to build a certain character that God wants you to be. He said that so that we can be perfect, needing nothing. So in your 20s, if you're still figuring out your life and steps to take, everything doesn't make sense. God is training you, building you so that you can be perfect, needing nothing, so that your faith can grow into patience, endurance, and then you look back and you've grown in character, you've grown in your mind, you've grown in your relationship with God, you've grown in a lot of things. You've grown in a lot of things, and trust me, for every stage that you are right now, God is proud of you. God sees you. God acknowledges you. God is like, that's my guy, that's my girl, that's my boy. He's your father. He's aware that it's not easy. And He did not say the word would be easy. He's with you. And this video is just to encourage people in their 20s, because a lot of people are so weary right now. A lot of people are so tired. A lot of people in their 20s are so exhausted. I've seen it around and I sense it as well. So this is just to encourage, everyone still figuring out their life. Even if you're in your 20s. We are still figuring out life till we die, whatever. But you know what I mean? That in this season, you really don't know what to do. You don't know the next move. You don't know where that job is going to come from, the career. You're seeing your friends doing better than you. First of all, competition is a joy killer. This is coming from somebody that, dealt with it. It's a joy killer. It takes you away from what God has done for you, and you're looking at what God hasn't done yet for you. So it's okay at the stage you are. reflect on where God has brought you and how far He's taking you. Because the thing about seasons is that you'll not always be there for the rest of your life. It's a season, but you feel like it will never end. I've had seasons in my life and I'm like, will I come out of this? But jokes on me, I'm out of it. Like, and that's what makes you a stronger individual, so it's okay if you don't understand what's happening. But what is not okay is to not acknowledge the things that God has done for you and just dwell. If not, you will drown in sadness and it wouldn't be good. I don't know how this video looks. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. It really feels like, I feel like I'm being too expressive to you guys. But I'm led to share this to help, because, people are, I don't know, I'm really thinking if I should share this video or not. Should I? It really feels, I'm doubting myself now, and that's doubting God, and that's bad, because He told me to share this. But anyway, if you are seeing the video, that means I shared it. And if you don't, you will never know everything I've said. I just really pray for peace over your mind. I pray for peace. I pray for the love of God to overwhelm you. And I just really hope that the reason why I'm putting out this video really meets the person that is meant to meet. My YouTube is to share a part of me to help one way or the other. It could be through giving knowledge about school, giving knowledge about my faith, vlogs, I'm here to uplift people, and I hope that you would go on this journey with me of uplift. Anyways, this video seems really serious. I'm always joking, right? And I'm always laughing, and this video seems a bit intense. Wow. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. School is kicking my ass. I'm really struggling to post content, but I'm trying my best, because right now I literally have work in the next 1 hour, and I was like, oh, let me just make this video now and prepare for work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if I've even been really looking at the camera. I'm talking too much. When you just end the video, I'm feeling anxious about posting this, but it's better to obey God with a shaky leg. Thank you guys for watching. Finally, I'll be back with more videos. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.